OCO. This is Danny McCarter. I'm talking to you from the Cherokee National History Museum. And what I want to talk to you about today is the tomahawk. Now, a tomahawk was a tool, but it was also a weapon at times. Been around for hundreds of years. The first ones made by the Algonquin group. Now, Algonquin is really not a tribe. It's really a group of people who share the same language, a lot like the Cherokees. Now, we speak the Iroquois language, and us and the Iroquois are about the only tribe who do that. Now, but the tomahawk, the first ones, very crude, had the stone heads, and usually had almost a hatchet type handle, and then finally we came up with kind of the straight handle. Like I said, they started out as a tool. Usually cut a lot of stuff with them, but as time went along, then also they became a weapon. Hand-to-hand type, you know, it's a really close, but nowadays, you know, even in earlier times, the tomahawk was more of a, we used them for almost like entertainment. Nowadays, we have a lot of contests with them. Throwing at playing cards. Anytime you can hit that card or even trim it or whatever, you'll get a point. And basically what you're trying to do is you're trying to hit that card 5 times. But I'll take you outside and give you a demonstration of it. For a focal point, I put a little stick there so I'd have something to throw at. Now your handle can be made out of any kind of hardwood. Hickory is one of our favorites, and that's what you'll usually see a tomahawk made out. But you can use ash, any kind of straight grained wood will work. People will take it and make it their own. They'll shape different heads on there. They'll have a different length of shaft. This one here was like 22 inches when I first got it. I cut it down to 19. It was pretty hard to throw at 22. It's hard to get that thing to turn over. But usually anywhere from 5 to 7 yards, that's about the right distance to get this thing to turn over one time before it hits the target. And the targets could be made out of anything, any kind of stumps or logs, but this one here was made by a man named George Lowe, and that's cedar there. It's a really tough wood. It not so much tough as it is kind of resilient. You know, after you wet this thing down, it'll swell up and you can keep reusing it. Because that's a pretty old target. That's taken a lot of tomahawk hits in it. But tomahawk, big history, a lot of history. You'll see all different kinds of tribes who share that same thing with the tomahawk. You can't just say that it was from one tribe. It's really about everybody shared it. It's a lot of technology in that, ancient technology. I really want to say, well, thanks for coming out and joining us and sharing a little bit of Cherokee history and culture.